Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Maddie, and today I am taking you guys along on just a day in the life sort of video. I'm sharing with you the system I'm working on getting in place for keeping my life on track, keeping projects, getting projects done, keeping things checked off the to-do list, things like that. So I actually started recording some of this video this morning, so you're gonna see raw, barefaced Maddie here in a minute. And yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. If you are new here, it would mean so much to me if you subscribe to my channel, and if you like this video, to give it a thumbs up. Yeah, without further ado, let's get into the day. Hi friends, good morning. So as I mentioned in my intro, today I'm just going to take you guys along with me as I get some things done. I am trying a different kind of system. I've done it on and off for a while for like organization and just getting my life together, because the last few months have been just wild at our house. It started back in July, at the end of July. I have a kiddo playing with blocks in there. My husband and son were in a crazy accident that totaled my husband's truck, and we just got him a new truck like a few weeks ago, so it was over 3 months he didn't have one.
Mommy.
Yes, sir?
And stitches.
And he got stitches. He went to the hospital, got stitches. My daughter burned her finger. It's just been a crazy time, right? It's been crazy, hasn't it? So I'm trying to get my life together. In doing that, I'm using, I don't have my binder in here. Let me grab, just drop my pen. So without taking too much time, this is the binder I have. And each day I will write down my like dashboard for the day and pull it out and stick it inside this part right here. And it just has like my weekly focus. So this week, my sprint, this is all a setup from Mystie Winckler over at the Simply Convivial podcast and her blog. And then she has a course, I think. I haven't taken that, but my one good friend does this, and I pick her brain constantly on how she keeps things set up. So each week you pick a sprint, or every 6 weeks, depending on how long it's going to take you, of something that's not just like one to do. Yes, if you're going to subscribe to my channel, you're just going to have to hear things in the background. But it's more than a to do. It's like a project, like reorganize the kids' rooms, or organize food pantry, like stuff like that. So you make those into sprints. So this week my sprint, aka something I'm going to be working on all week, is reworking our entire budget system, because your girl ain't good at keeping a budget. So we're going to see if I can fix some things to make that actually work for us. And then I just wrote like a Bible verse at the top here. It's Galatians 6:9. It says, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." And I felt like I needed to keep that in mind. For dinner, I wrote down our dinner. I see, baby. I wrote down our dinner, which just is goulash tonight. And then my to-dos. So I have to send in paperwork to our cost sharing ministry for my daughter's ER visit. I work on our budget, can ham, make broth, which I actually already have broth going in my Instant Pot right there. Make sauerkraut, and film a YouTube video, which I'm doing right now. And then part of my sprint, my budget, is just nail down financial goals and make a plan, which my husband and I did some brainstorming on that not too long ago. And then I have a habit right here, which is decrease phone time and putting my phone away from 7 to 11 a.m. which, yes it is, baby. Right now it is 8:05 and I'm clearly on my phone, but I'm trying just to make it a habit to not be really doing anything on my phone. And then I have a section for the brain dump, things I think of throughout the day that I just want to write down and get out of my head, because that's one of her big things, Mystie Winckler, is that your brains are for being creative and coming up with solutions, not holding information. So you need to dump things out onto a piece of paper, and then when you're going to pick your sprints or your to-dos or anything like that, you have a whole running list of things that you need to get done, and you can pull from that. So anyway, that's what we're doing today. We're going to try and get all of my to-dos done. We'll see how it goes. just finished getting ready for the day. It's actually a couple hours later since the last time I recorded. I put on a movie for Walker, kind of did some things around the house because showering and getting ready isn't really a thing with my daughter awake. So I put her down for her nap and got ready. And yeah, I just walked by our windows upstairs in our bedroom and they were so gross. I deep cleaned the whole house except our bedroom last year because at that time she was still sleeping in our room and it was just really hard to find the time. Like I couldn't do it while she was napping like I could the rest of the house. So apparently today was the day to clean those windows. They were just embarrassingly dirty. So I got that done while she was awake and then put her down for a nap. Got some stock going for the canned ham I'm gonna do here in a bit. And yeah, I'm just gonna jump into everything I have to dice up the ham for the canned ham. Once I get that in the pressure canner, I'm going to work on chopping up the sauerkraut and chopping up the cabbage for sauerkraut, and I'm hoping I can get a lot of this done before she wakes up from her nap. So I'm just gonna take you guys along with me. Let's do it.
Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sunset, it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. Here we go. All right. Dance, dance, now this Christmas, we're gonna dance. We're gonna dance, 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 come on. Dance. We're gonna dance, dance, have a good time. Dance, dance, all night long. We're gonna dance, dance, and have a good time. I think Santa's gonna come and join us in this song. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart.
So obviously I was way off on my guesstimate for the jars. I only wound up filling 3 jars and then like half of one. So I'll just put this in the fridge and we can use it for something. The only reason I'm even really doing it is because we got a whole pig back in October and from a local farm. And we got a bunch of ham steaks and I cooked one, and maybe I just don't know how to cook it well, but I didn't really love it. So I thought that chopping up the ham steaks, which is what you saw me chopping up, would be a good way to, and canning them would be a good way to have like super convenient meat, like topping for pizza or in casseroles or fried rice or something like that. And also using up, because we got a lot of ham steak. I have so many more. I used one, actually chopped it up and cooked it for Hawaiian pizza last night. So I'll probably do this again another time. I only had 2 left thawed out. So we'll just can the 3 jars. Every little bit counts, right? Just kidding. I actually just took that last extra jar that was only like half full, and I filled it up with broth and put the salt and put a lid on it and threw it in the can or two, because I looked it up and they rule for safety is you should have 4 pints in a pressure canner for even distribution or whatever, which is fine. I'll use that for soup or something. So I'm hitting a bit of a wall. I don't have a clock in here that's working, but my body is telling me that it's coffee o'clock. So I'm gonna take a little break and go and sit in the living room with my kiddos and enjoy a cup of coffee. My pork still has 40-ish minutes left. Really? Ah. So yeah, we're gonna let that finish up, just take a little break, and then get back to it. Hopefully I can get her down for another nap.
Let's go outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas, a moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents, as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh.
Thank you. The lighting over here is pretty terrible, but the turkey broth is done that I had going in the Instant Pot, so I'm just letting that cool. And then this, I threw in a bag of sweet potatoes into the oven while my pressure canner was going, so those are done and cooled off. Hattie is enjoying one of those for lunch. As you saw, this is my child was here mess. And now the pressure has come down in the canner, so I need to take this off. I'm really hoping that the broth I made wasn't too fatty, that it's going to mess with the seals on the jars. I didn't realize how fatty it was. Pork bones. I just threw in a few pork bones in a pot of water and simmered it for like an hour and a half before I canned the ham or pork, and I didn't realize how fatty the broth was. So I'm hoping that it doesn't ruin my seals. If it does, I guess we'll be eating a lot of ham in the next few days. So we'll see. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. I did not get everything checked off my to-do list today. I did work on the paperwork for the cost share, did not get to the sauerkraut, got the turkey bone broth made, I got the ham canned, I got a few other things, cooked some sweet potatoes, things like that, cleaned windows, which is needed to be done but was not on the list. And I have dinner going now, so yeah, thank you guys for coming along on a day in the life with me. I hope it motivated you or inspired you in some way, but yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
A moment we'll fill with